It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. Ought to be a good one here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Washington Nationals. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Max Scherzer gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not age at 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
And there's ball one. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Nipped the corner. 2-2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Full count now. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting nine for this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
Hit down the third baseline. Rendon is there. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now. 2 away.
Batting third.
Stepping in for the Jays, Justin Smoke. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order, and now the Nationals get their first. Marcus Stroman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
Adam Eaton is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A swing and a miss. 2 quick strikes to start his afternoon. Stroman, also known as Stro Show at times. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really...
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a 2-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone.
He had the right idea trying to bust him inside, but that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a 2-run homer. That was a nice swing of the bat.
In now is Anthony Rendon.
Third baseman, Anthony.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Grichuk giving chase, but he won't get to it. It drops in behind him. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the fourth hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. And the runner's coming home. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And now the runner breaks for the plate. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. And they'll slap the tag on him between third and home, and it's a costly double play. Here's Brian Dozier now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Down the left field line and deep. McKinney sprinting after it. And what a play. A beautiful jumping catch to put an end to the inning. One more time. Full extension in left field as he hauls this one in. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So stepping in, Rendell Grichuk. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's take a look at Yan Gomes, catcher. Calls a really good game. Pitchers seem to love throwing to this guy. And don't get it twisted, he can run into a 3-run homer as well.
Kevin Pillar is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
That is big.
Stepping into the box, Freddie Galvis. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
And another foul ball. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win.
Well, he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. A solo shot here to left, and the Nationals have now taken a 4-0 lead.
As we take a look at the pitch location here, you can see that the pitch wasn't even in the strike zone, but clearly that didn't matter.
Victor Robles digging in now. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. McKinney is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Rendell Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 2, Adam.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And the next to bat is Speedy Adam Eaton. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Stroman's ready. Here's the 0-2. Line to the right side. Grichuk is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. Brandon Drury will bat next. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The catcher, number 9.
First offering on its way. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless.
The pitcher,
standing in, Marcus Stroman. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Now a bunt attempt here, and he is in there.
now batting.
Back to the top of the order now, and in to hit next is speedy Billy McKinney. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
And he fouls this one off. Jansen at second. Stroman is over at first with 1 away, but robbed of a hit by the pitcher. 2 men on, 2 out, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail here 4-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is line to left, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rendon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a dive, but he's back in. From the stretch, Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Fly ball right down the line in left. McKinney moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Juan Soto, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fouled off. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Turner rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. They push the lead to 5 now.
Hey, D-Row, not an easy decision right there for a third base coach. That ball was hit pretty hard to right field, and you have to make a quick decision if you're going to send that runner or not.
And you know what, Dan? When you take stock in outfield arms, usually the guy with the best one is standing in right field. That's an aggressive send and way to pick up that run.
David Paulino, a right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here. Runner breaks for third. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up, McKinney. Gone. Big Dog's gotta eat. So a 2-run home run for Ryan Zimmerman as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Pilar's there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Yan Gomes. He got a hold of one and 1 yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The relay, and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Now batting.
Well, he was definitely not looking off-speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Pilar's there. And that's the 3rd out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Here's Justin Smoke now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is eaten, he gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The center fielder.
Ready for another chance? Kevin Pillar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout.
And the 3rd baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Blue Jays go down. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Way to go.
Stepping up now, Max Scherzer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Cue shot here out toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here this pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
On the ground to second base. This could be two. A bare hand for one. To smoke at first, and they get them both.
The batter, the shortstop.
So two are gone now in the Nationals' fourth. And that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Hit high and deep out to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a two-out double.
Up next for the Nationals.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Runner's on his way to third, and it's fouled away. Turner stands at second with two gone. Runner goes for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Richard on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. At the plate, Freddie Galvis. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike three last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish. That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The third baseman, number
A look
3.
at our line score here through the first four, and as we've mentioned, just one hit for these guys this afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Up next is Danny Jansen, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 go the Blue Jays. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0.
Leading off for the Nationals,
Juan Soto to the plate now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Skied into straightaway right. Richard has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
now batting.
One gone for the Nationals in the fifth, and that'll bring up the power-hitting first baseman Ryan Zimmerman.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The windup and the 0-1. This is in the air to right. Grichuk is under it. 2 gone.
The batter,
Into the
9.
box. Brian
Second
Dozier,
baseman.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Dozier.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Left fielder really never had a
Up
chance
next
at
with the
that
bat.
one at all. It
The
was over his
catcher.
head before he knew it,
Yeah.
bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. McKinney going back on it. Gone. Big Dog's gotta eat.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Now batting, center fielder.
Into the box,
Victor.
Victor Robles. As he
Robles.
swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. McKinney's there for it, and that's the 3rd out. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home. Oscar Hernandez will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 37.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Hernandez playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Zimmerman onto the grass. He's there and records the 1st out. Now to the plate, Billy McKinney. A strikeout and a line out for him so far.
McKinney.
And that's in there for strike 1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Here it comes, 0-2. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Back up the middle. Turner gloves it on to first, and there were 2 down. Ready once again, number 13. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is Joe Biagini enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 31.
Now at the plate, Max Scherzer getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work
Leading
with.
off for Washington.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Behind 0-2 now. One and 2 to the Nationals pitcher.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. In now is Adam Eaton. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Pilar moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Eaton blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
The third baseman, number 6.
Digging in, Anthony Rendon. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Swing and a liner. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
The left fielder, number 22.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A step off, and they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Here's Randall Grichuk. First pitch on its way. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Randall Grichuk is the 2nd out in the 7th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong up there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The Nationals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Max Scherzer earns the victory on the mound. Marcus Stroman struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon.